Let's go ahead now. Let's finish up your third series of exercises, beginner exercises, that I want you to go ahead and learn. And this is going to be primarily an upper body type sequence of exercises. So let's go ahead and let's get started. First and foremost, I want to show you the setup that you're going to use. Now, I'm going to have my handles set up, and I'm going to need to set up a bilateral upper body setup. So in this case, what I have is I have my black medium band and I have my yellow band looped through. Now you could also go ahead and attach a pair of bands onto a bar or onto your band utility strap, or door anchor utility strap, I should say, and you could attach that on and set it up that way. The key thing is you need to be able to work both right and left side at the same time while doing these exercises. Like always, if you don't have an attachment point, I will show you how to go ahead and do attachment-free variations. But understand this, I just feel that attached band exercising is a little bit easier to learn when you're first starting out training with bands. That's why I'm showing you the attachment-free setup first. So our exercises are very simple. We're going to do a pull, a push, a pull, a push. Very simple. We're going to start with simple squat rows. Now, you can go ahead and do a squat row and pull, or what you can do is just do a simple row. Just make sure that as you're rowing, you always have tension on the system. Now, from there, we're going to change it and go right into a chest press. Stagger your feet and go right into a simple chest press. From there, you can go into a curl, making sure your hands reach all the way back. Always keep your elbows behind and just bring your hands forward. Don't let those elbows come forward. Just your hands. And then finish up by stepping back, stagger your feet, and let's go overhead tricep press. Make sure you reach all the way back, all the way forward. Very simple, guys. That's going to be your sequence of the next 4 exercises that are going to hit your arms, your chest, and your back. Now let's go ahead and let's show you how you could do that in an attachment-free setting if you need to. You need to go ahead and do attachment-free exercises instead of attached with that sequence that I just showed you. Let me show you how you can go ahead and do it. First and foremost, how are you going to do your row? Find yourself a stool, go ahead and sit on it, hook the band around the arch of your feet, make sure you place your hands through the loops and do a seated row. So that's how you can go ahead and simulate your row. Now, how are you going to simulate your chest press? Take the band behind your back, flip it up onto your shoulder blades, put your hands through the loops so that the band is resting on the palm of your hand, and you can go and do a chest press. Now, for some of you with shorter arms, you're not going to get resistance until you get about halfway out. How do you accommodate for that? Take the band, loop it over top of your wrist, and loop it into your thumb. Do the same thing on the other side. Loop it through. Now what that's going to do is it's going to shorten the band, so now you're going to get resistance right here. So you can do your chest press like that. Now let's go ahead and hit your arms. Very simple. Stand on the band. Make sure your feet are outside your shoulders and that the band between your feet is loose. Take your thumb through the band, grip it, and do yourself a hammer curl. And then lastly, stand on the band with your one foot, step away with your other foot. Take your fingers through the band, not your thumb, your fingers. Grip it, take it up to your shoulder, turn, take it behind your head, and now you can do an overhead chest press. Tricep press. So there you go. Now you can go ahead and do those same exercises in more of a attachment-free setting. However, keep in mind, I want you to go ahead and I want you to learn these exercises, and I want you to learn the easiest ones first. I find that attached band training is very often easier to learn than attachment-free for certain exercises. There you go, guys. 12 exercises that I want you to go ahead and get started with as a beginner or someone that's new to RBT and you want to go ahead and have success. Those 12 exercises are going to allow you to go ahead and have success. Why? Because I have tested them over the last 15 years with thousands of people, and they work. Just follow my instructions, and let's go ahead and let's get you better with bands.